Hello, welcome to my channel, autumnmoonthemage. Oh, I said that so fast. Sorry. Welcome to my channel, autumnmoonthemage. This is going to be a love reading for Scorpio, a general message. So it might not resonate with you, and if it does not, please do not try to make it fit. Excuse me. Take the message if it's yours, and if it's not, I really appreciate you stopping here to check. And maybe I'll get you next time. We're going to start out with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck to find out what your energy is in this situation, then what their energy is. And then we will take a look at how you feel about them, how they feel about you. We'll clarify all those cards and then, excuse me, draw a most likely outcome and then an oracle card for advice or suggestions. So we're going to start first, like I said, with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Can I please get a card for how Scorpio, what energy Scorpio is bringing to this connection? Can you please give us a card for Scorpio's energy? What energy is Scorpio bringing to this connection? Scorpio's energy, please. Sorry if you can hear my child in the back. I don't know what he's doing, but he's very aggressively doing whatever it is. So I'm sorry. I apologize. For real, Scorpio. Can we get a card for the energy that Scorpio is bringing to this connection, please? What energy is Scorpio bringing? The bat. Ooh, I don't know. That seems, no, it's more, I don't know. We're going to read on that. I already know what the bat energy is about, though. And it's really great energy, so yay. Can we take a look at what energy that the person they are connecting with is bringing to this connection? What energy? Whoa, oh. Okay, we get the owl, all right, and the dragonfly. I feel like both of those need to come out. So we're going to do both, which are both air energy. You might be dealing with an air sign that's Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You're also coming in with air energy. That's interesting. So let's take a look at you first, okay? The bat represents darkness, letting go, and death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. That's a really great energy to come forward with, Scorpio. Letting go of what was and embracing what is. That is really very encouraging and beautiful energy. And also, I feel like it's come up a lot today in my readings. And I think that that's just a sign that overall, like as a collective, we're really letting go with this new year and inviting the new year in, and embracing that. So I think that's really great energy for you to be coming forward in, Scorpio. Let's take a look at them. We're going to do the owl first because it came out first, and then we will look at the dragonfly. Sorry. Okay, here we go. The owl. Abundance, clairvoyant, and treasures. It says the owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess, oh my goodness, I'm going to say this wrong, Lakshmi, and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon. how it can further serve your dharma. Your dharma? Is that? I'm sorry, just a second here. Sorry, I wanted to look up that word. It appears to be very similar to karma. Okay. Um, but anyway, I'm so sorry for that pause. Okay. It's the owl with owl wisdom on your side. You'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasure is infinite. Okay. And then we get the dragonfly, which is the master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. That's interesting. So they're coming forward. Both of these cards represent somebody who's very intelligent, okay, which goes it goes well with an air sign, okay, but it feels like they're both coming forward with a level of understanding, okay. They both with the dragonfly, it's asking, are you actually like seeing things clearly? But the energy of the dragonfly is energy that can see very clearly, okay? And that's interesting. They're coming forward with just clear sight is kind of how I'm taking that. We're going to go ahead and use the tarot now to look at how you feel about the situation and then how they feel about the situation. So we're going to start with you, Scorpio. Can I please get 3 cards for how Scorpio feels about the person they are connecting with? Can I please get 3 cards for how Scorpio feels about this connection? Oh, okay. That is the Father of Cups. It came out in the reverse, and I don't read in reverse, and I must have accidentally shuffled my deck. So I'm going through, but I must have just put a couple cards in the reverse because I'm not seeing a ton of them, which makes me feel like, okay, let me see here. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be in the reverse. I see what I did here, okay? I'm sorry for taking this time to fix my cards. If you just give me one more minute, I'm almost done, I promise. It's literally all the cards from the last reading that were upside down, okay? And I think, okay, so that was, my last reading was Cancer, so perhaps you're connecting with a Cancer. But the first card we get here is Father of Cups, all right? Let's take a look at what else we get. Can I please get 2 more cards for how Scorpio feels in regards to this connection? We get the Father of Pentacles, which is another, both of these are kings. Sorry, it's the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And then we get the Death card. And Death is a card of, it can be a card of an ending and a rebirth, okay? Like this bat is letting go of the past so that they can focus on the future. It's accepting the end of something so that you can focus on the start of something new, okay? So we have 2 kings here, which is very, when I get more than one king, I feel like that's very, it's strong energy. Do you know what I mean? It's coming, it's just very strong energy coming towards them, okay? But let's take a look at how they feel about you? Can I please get 3 cards for how this person feels about Scorpio? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Okay, it's interesting because the Death card can be an ending, okay? And on their side, they get the Tower, right? Which can also be the ending. With the Tower, it's very drastic and sudden and necessary because with the Tower, the foundation that we were on, was rocky, okay? And we didn't build on the correct foundation, and that's why the tower is falling apart. So it's very necessary, but also can be very sudden and unexpected. We then get the Hermit card, okay? And that's going within and really focusing, it's very interesting that we get this with the owl and the dragonfly, which, like I said, is someone who is very intelligent, and they're not blinded. They can clearly see, okay? And with the Hermit, with the Hermit energy, we're not seeking answers outside of ourselves. We've gone within, and we're really looking at that inner light and that inner hope and truth, and searching for guidance within that, okay? And so that's what's happening there. And then we get the Ace of Wands, and that's a new beginning in passion, all right? It's a new passionate beginning, and something that sparks us and something that we're excited about, all right? I think it's really interesting that you both have a card of ending. And perhaps that Father of Cups was supposed to be in reverse. We'll definitely clarify and see what we get. But it may be that something has ended, and not necessarily that this has ended, or maybe it has ended. I'm not sure. Let's get clarification and see what we get, right? Can we start with the Father of Cups? Can you please clarify the King of Cups for me for how Scorpio feels about this person that they're connecting with? Please clarify the Father of Cups. Please clarify the Father of Cups. Please clarify the Father of Cups. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh, wow. That's a lot of cards. Okay. That's a lot of cards. Well, we get the Star, okay, which can be a card about healing, all right? But it's also can be about a wish, all right? The Four of Cups, that's focusing, in the Four of Cups, we're disappointed in something, okay? And we're focusing on that disappointment and maybe missing out on other things that are coming towards us. We're missing out on the good because we're focusing on the negative. And it may be something small that we're disappointed about, or it may be something big. But let's continue. We have the Eight of Pentacles, okay, which is wanting to dedicate yourself to a task. It can be in regards to work. So we might be, this might be in regards to something outside of the connection. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it's really dedication to a task, okay? The Two of Swords, which is indecision, okay? And sometimes I look at it as the refusal to make a choice because the person is wearing a mask. Like, I don't see this choice. I don't see this here. I don't know what you're talking about. like almost like they're refusing to look at the decision or the choice so they can make a decision, okay? And I think that that happens sometimes when we already know the answer and we don't want to make that choice, or we're not sure we can make that choice, or whatever, maybe we're not ready for it. So we blind ourselves to the decision, like to the choice, so that to the question, so that we don't have to make that choice. Okay. Next, we get the Four of Wands, and that is a soulmate card. It's also a marriage card. It talks about celebration of a commitment. Okay, a really deep commitment, and it's about that celebration, that joy, that coming together and like having a good time sort of energy. Okay, and the last is the Justice card, which also can talk about marriage. Okay, and Justice is about karmic balance, and feeling balance is also about truth and clarity. Okay, so considering all of that, whew, okay. So it looks like, especially with these three cards here, like you're ignoring something. Okay, with this right here, um, you're ignoring and focusing on something else because you don't want to make this choice. That's how I read this. All right. And the star is, it could be healing, okay, or it could be a wish, and maybe you're uncertain about that wish, and so um that's why you're refusing to look at this and make a decision. It perhaps that wish is about marriage. It might be about marriage because that's kind of what these cards indicate. But that's so deep, and you might not be that deep into a situation right at the moment. But let me see here for just a second. Yeah, I mean, sorry, Scorpio, you know the situation better than I do, okay? Um, I do feel like you're not wanting to make a choice about something, and I do really feel like it's about a really serious connection, like something solid. And the Justice card can also be about a decision, okay? Justice can represent making a choice, having made a choice, judging the situation, and then making that decision, okay, and trying to make a choice that's fair and balanced and honest. Okay, so I really feel like this is all about a decision you're making, but under the King of Cups, trying to be compassionate, like wanting to be compassionate and caring, and loving about this, but not making a choice. That seems really odd considering you're coming in with this bat energy. So maybe what you need to do, is let that happen, like let go of the past so that you can embrace the future and make this decision. Let's take a look at the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. Please clarify the King of Pentacles for me. How Scorpio feels about this person they're connecting with. Please clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So with the King of Pentacles here, which might be the person you're dealing with, you might be dealing with air energy, I'm sorry, earth energy, which is earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. And what we get is the Six of Swords. Okay. Which is, I'm sorry, just a second. Sorry about that. I have children. And my boys were apparently in a disagreement about something. But Six of Swords can be moving away from somebody. With the Death card here, that can be letting go. But with the Six of Swords, it can also be a travel card. Perhaps there's travel needed in this situation. But the Six of Swords is moving out of fog into clarity, moving from chaos into calm. Okay. Um, So we have that with this Six of Cups, and Six of Cups talks about a soulmate connection. It also talks about the past, okay? And remembering the past and the positive things you felt, and it's about good memories, okay? And it also talks about a very sweet love, a really sweet and excuse me, like pure love, okay? That's what it talks about, the Six of Cups. And the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior, right? That's somebody, that's something they call this card for those of you who are not familiar with tarot. The Nine of Wands, he feels very passionately about those 9 wands, okay? They are his passions. They are the things that spark him. They are the things that drive him forward, encourage him to continue. And he has fought to hold on to those 9 wands, and he's not letting go. But he's paused. He's kind of taking a moment to catch his breath before he continues on his path. And he's standing there. He's very, excuse me, I'm so sorry for coughing. He's very determined to continue down his path. He's very protective of those wands, okay? Um, and then we get the Three of Wands. And that is somebody who has made a choice and started taking the steps to create something, to make that something, to go after that decision, okay? Go after that passion that he's holding on to. He's already taken the steps, and now he's paused. He's waiting for that to come towards him as well, okay? So he has made the steps towards it, and he has to wait now for it to now move towards him, okay? And I feel like what this is saying is, with the Father of Pentacles, that's somebody who's very committed and very um, stable and concrete. Like, Pentacles are very like firm energy, okay? And I feel like that you're feeling protective, but also you want to move into clarity. That's what I feel like this is. You're thinking about, this is something you're not letting go of, okay? That you're on pause for, and you're waiting for. And you're wanting to move into calmer waters, because you're, like, what this says, I understand it completely, and I'm just not figuring out the words of how to say it, okay? So if you'll please be patient. Well, you know, because it's you, all right? You should know if this resonates with you, but it's like, um, there's maybe been chaos, okay? And you want to move into the calm, because you're missing those good times and those happy memories with someone that you felt so strongly connected to, and you're not letting go of them, and you're waiting for them to start walking towards you, okay? That is what I feel this is saying, all right? Let's take a look at the Death card. Maybe there was an ending between you. Maybe there was an ending between you, and part of what this is over here is you letting go of past hurt so that you can move forward. Possibly. You know better than I do. I'm just telling you what the cards mean. Can I please take clarification on the Death card for how Scorpio feels about this person they're connecting to? I feel like I'm talking so much in my readings today. Just blah, 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 blah. Can I please get clarification on the Death card? Can you please clarify this Death card for how Scorpio feels? Oh, see, look at that. 3 of Cups. That's reconciliation. The 6 of Cups is also reconciliation. Perhaps you had an ending with this person. Okay, but you haven't given up. And maybe not an ending. Maybe this wasn't an ending, okay? But like a fight, possibly a bad fight, all right? And that left you feeling insecure about the situation, left you wondering if you were still on the same base as this person, okay? Excuse me. That could be what happened here. Perhaps just a bad fight, but that Three of Cups is wanting it to be born again. Like with the Death card, it's like transformation, okay? Ending something toxic so something else can be born. It's like the butterfly, okay? Um, no, I keep thinking that the Death card is you, but it's not. That's Capricorn. It's the devil that's you. But, right? No, death is you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And the devil is Capricorn. So that's your energy. I mean, the Death card there. So you should be familiar with this. The Death card, it's so funny that butterflies made me think of Scorpio and then Scorpio. And then I was like, wait, butterflies and Scorpio, isn't that like, okay, death and Scorpio, sorry. So what I was saying is it's like a butterfly. It something about it has to die so that it can become that butterfly. Okay, it's about transformation, not necessarily about just that ending. Okay, it is the Death card, but it's not always about that ending. It's can be about that transformation. And I'm repeating myself again, but I feel like it's really important to say it's about the death of some aspect of it, okay? So that could be what happened here. Some part of this, there was some kind of death in this connection, but maybe not death of the connection, obviously, because you're both, well, you're here. You're both connected to each other still. And so yeah, I think that's great actually. And that really matches up with that back card. Let go of the past and let a new beginning be born, you know? A new day dawns. Embrace that new day. And I feel like this is you really wanting to do that, which is fantastic. And they're coming at the situation with eyes open, okay? With an understanding that maybe isn't being expressed, but definitely with clarity. All right, let's take a look at this tower for how they feel about you, Scorpio. Can you please clarify the tower for how this person feels about Scorpio? Please clarify the tower. Pretty please clarify the tower. I've seen cards try to flip out, but then not doing it. Okay. All right. Okay. So first we get the Lovers. All right, which is a very strong, it's a soulmate card. It's a very strong connection, okay? It can also be about a choice, okay? The Lovers card can also be about a choice. And with the Lovers, we get the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune can be about timing, okay? And it could be them wondering if this is the right time. With with um with the Tower, part of why something might be destroyed could be because of timing. If it was started at the wrong time, you weren't able to invest the right um, materials, okay, is what I'm thinking, to build that foundation, then, or not letting the materials sit long enough in each stage of the building, and then the building crashes. So it can be about timing, this whole situation. The tower could have been caused by it, but with the Wheel of Fortune, that's things turning back in your favor. That's feeling fortunate and lucky, but also wondering, is this the time for this good thing? Okay. And so um I don't think that the tower was caused because of this. I think the tower is something that they felt, or something that happened between you, but they still feel this connection with you, this lover's connection, and wondering if things have, like, if the time has passed for things to have cleared, are things moving up for them again? Okay. I might have more to say on that in a second. Let me clarify the Hermit. Can I please get clarification for the Hermit, for how this person feels about Scorpio? Okay, so the Hermit, excuse me, the Hermit is someone who's gone within, okay? They're really searching inside themselves for answers and trying to connect with that inner hope and inner light. And I feel like they're searching for, they're looking at how they can be victorious, like how can they succeed with you, okay? Because the Six of Wands is a card of victory, and then we get the Queen of Cups here, which is your energy, okay? And the Queen of Cups, that's water energy, so of course it's you, um, Pisces and Cancer, but it's which you might be dealing with a Cancer. I feel like we mentioned that before, but it's them wanting, they're really within, they're really inside themselves trying to find, searching for um, their victory with you. Like, how are they going to do that, right? That's how I'm reading that. Let's take a look at Ace of Wands. I feel like the message for your side was much more detailed than maybe it's just simpler for them. I don't know. They are coming through with like clarity and eyes open and understanding. So can you please clarify the Ace of Wands for me? Okay. Okay. So with the Ace of Wands, we get the Two of Cups. So now we've got both the Lovers and the Two of Cups on their side. And that's another soulmate card. And it talks about a connection, an incredible connection, and just feeling like someone, they just understand you. They understand you, and the connection is just beyond the two of you. It's much deeper, okay? And that's what the Two of Cups it represents. And then we get the Ten of Wands. And with the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands is they're carrying those 10 wands, all right? It kind of talks about commitment, all right? Because with the 10 of wands, those are all things that you feel very passionately about and that you're not letting go of, because you're holding on to them, you're carrying them, and you want to carry them, all right? um, Even though it's heavy, even though it's really heavy, and it weighs you down, and it's not always easy. It's so important to you, because these are your passions, these are the things that spark you, the things that inspire you. So you're holding on to those wands. And well, not you, unless the energies might be reversed, but it's someone who's holding on to that and carrying that, and it's very heavy, all right? um, but still like determined to do so, okay? And with this Ace of Wands, it can be like an inspiration, like feeling inspired or feeling excited to continue. Okay, the Ace is the beginning and the 10 is the final step. So they feel this powerful connection with you, and they want maybe a fresh start, like a new beginning. Okay, they want to start fresh with these wands. Okay, it occurred to me maybe that they are, now I feel like this is them really wanting to go all the way with you. Like, with that Two of Cups, I just think they feel very strongly and very connected to you, and it's weighty, okay, but but they're holding on to it, and they want to start again. I mean, they're like, bring it on. Like, I would do this whole thing over again. Like, I feel like that's what's being said there. All right. Can I please, we're going to go ahead now and look at most likely outcome between the two of you. Can I please get most likely outcome for these two, for Scorpio and the person they're connecting with? Okay. Well, we get the Chariot, okay, which is a Cancer card. So like I said before, you might be dealing with Cancer. But we get the Chariot, and that's someone who, with the Chariot, we're on that Chariot. Those horses are driving us forward at incredible speeds, and we're like committed to that path, even if it's going to get rocky or crazy, whatever, we're holding on and we're committed to following that path, okay? And then we get the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love, right? It's a fresh start of, um, and wanting that and having that with each other. It's a commitment to get to that Ace of Cups. And then we get the Seven of Wands, which is feeling a little bit guarded, okay? Um, and also protective, okay? Similar to the Nine of Wands, those wands are really important to you, and so you feel protective of them, okay? It's also more determined energy, someone who's very determined to protect those seven wands, and because they're so determined to protect it, they come off a little bit with their guard up. So this could speak to some hesitancy, but definitely dedication to get to this new beginning in love, all right? And I feel like, well, I mean, that's a great most likely outcome, right? Dedication to that new beginning. Okay. Um, I'm going to draw an oracle card for advice for you, Scorpio. Before I do that, in case you're curious what zodiac signs I see here, just because I do not say the zodiac sign of the person you are connecting with does not mean this is not your reading. If it resonates, then it's yours. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So, but let's take a look. The Lover's card is actually Gemini energy. So you might be dealing with Gemini. Chariot as Cancer energy. The Hermit is Virgo energy. The Death is Scorpio. um, and Justice is Libra energy. So you might be dealing with any of those. Don't we have, oh, the Star, which is Aquarius energy. But like I said, just because the zodiac sign of the person you are connecting with isn't here doesn't mean it's not your reading. Let's take a look. Can we please get a message for Scorpio? Can we please get a message for Scorpio in regards to this connection? Please. Okay. So we got two cards here, it looks like. No, three. Okay. First one is turn on your love light. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Sometimes the good is hidden. Find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. And last, it says you were born with that it quality. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. Ooh, that's such good advice right there. Not needing to be needed, okay? And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? That's funny. So turn on your love light. Sometimes the good is hidden, and you were born with that it quality. You've got it. You've totally got it. Just come forward with that confidence, that persistence, and really be okay if they don't respond the way that you want them to. Okay, that's something that's really important. Um, it's something that's just really important. All right, not needing them to need you. I think that's great advice. I hope that it helps. I hope that it brings some kind of clarity to this. I hope the message resonated with you. And if it did, okay, and you'd like to tell me, I would love to hear it. If you want to send me, you can comment below, or you can send me an email. My email address is listed below. If you watch this video and you were like, this girl is nuts, I don't know what she's seeing here. Like, this is not, like, if you feel like it's your story and I read it wrong, then you should tell me that too. I'd be curious to know. But yeah, so do let me know if the message resonated with you. Do let me know if you know, if you connected with it. That would be really awesome. But either way is okay. I do appreciate you stopping to watch this video. And please remember to be hopeful. Remember to think positive thoughts, because we really get what we believe we deserve. We really get what we think. So let those thoughts remain. Let those thoughts be positive, okay? You were born with it. Have that confidence. And sometimes the good is hidden. Find the positive there, because it's there. All right? And yeah, so I hope that you have a really great day. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time.